And first tonight, President Donald Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden were in battleground states today. President Trump in Pennsylvania, former President Barack Obama was with Biden right here in West Michigan. The president speaking to a crowd of supporters in Reading, painting a darker picture of Democratic rival Joe Biden if he wins the election, claiming that the former VP will raise taxes, ban fracking, which Biden says is a lie, and hurt jobs and businesses.
Joe Biden will shut down your economy, wipe out your factories and shut down your state, ship your jobs to China, raise your taxes, $4 trillion, the biggest tax increase in the history of our country. And I gave you the biggest tax cut in the history of our country.
And Vice President Biden stopped in Detroit and Flint with Mr. Obama and a performance from Stevie Wonder. And of course, the big speaker of the day, the former president, who pointed out that Biden's decency is far better than the president's dishonesty. He said he loves Biden like a brother. The former president then got more personal when questioning why President Trump was so fixated on the size of his crowds at his events.
And that's the difference between Joe Biden and Trump right there. Trump cares about feeding his ego. Joe cares about keeping you and your family safe. And he's less interested in feeding his ego with having big crowds than he is making sure he's not going around making more and more people sick.
Obama cast the election as critical for the future of the country, saying everything is on the line. And here in Grand Rapids, U.S. Senate hopeful John James made an appearance with football fans. The Republican candidate attended a Michigan State University of Michigan tailgate at the Grand Woods Lounge for a meet and greet with supporters there. Bill Huizenga, the incumbent Republican for the 2nd Congressional District, was also at the tailgate. Both candidates were focused on getting their messages out during crunch time.
Well, my mother-in-law and half my family lives in Ada, so very, very important. I have family members out here in West Michigan, and we need to have people who recognize that there is a state west of I-69. I believe that we need to have representation in Washington that looks and thinks more like the people they represent. And West Michigan has been underrepresented for far too long. I'm looking forward to representing all corners of the state, not just the ones that are getting the most attention, and representing everyone, not just the ones who agree with me.
For me, it's about moving forward. How do we try to be optimistic and recapture what we've had in the economy? You know, this was an economy that was just firing on all cylinders until March.
And of course, both Republicans ended their trip just reminding people to get out and vote.
All right, as we talked about, we do have a little bit of shower activity moving in as we're just seconds away from midnight right now. Everything so far very light. Grand Rapids just about to see a few sprinkles with that. The rain is not going to amount to a whole lot tonight. Some areas may see a quarter inch or so. We do have a wind advisory that starts tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. and goes until 7 p.m. on Sunday for almost the entire viewing area. The only areas not in this are counties along the Indiana state line. In addition to that, we've got a lakeshore flood warning in effect for most of your Sunday until Monday at 1 a.m. Due to winds that could gust to 50 miles an hour or better along the Lake Michigan shoreline, and that is going to cause, of course, all that